Hello ladies and gentlemen, OrdinaryBiscuit here, and today this is going to be a video about an upcoming series of mine. So this upcoming series is going to be called Biscuit Sweet Creators, and how you may be able to tell from the title, it's going to be a bit of a shout-out series. So basically I'm going to select random smaller creators on the YouTube platform to shout out and give a little bit of exposure on my channel. So, you know, basically I just want to shout out some people that deserve it, because there are a lot of YouTube content creators that make amazing content and nobody ever sees it. So I thought, hey, I'm going to make a shout out series and, you know, maybe give some exposure from my channel over to their channel. It may not be a lot of exposure because I am a smaller channel, but exposure is exposure at the end of the day. So we are going to have some rules to this. So first of all, rule number one is I need to know you exist. You need to leave a comment somewhere. I need to know who you are somehow. That's it. It's not really even a rule, it's a suggestion. If you want a shout out, I need to know you exist. So leave a comment somewhere on one of my videos, on this video, on a future video, whatever. If you leave a comment somewhere, even if you're not asking for a shout out, I normally click on the channel because I'm a nosy son of a bitch and check out the content. So, you know, that's all good and dandy. Second of all, your content should be at least 720p. I'm unlikely to be shouting out anyone that records their screen with a phone because I'm sorry, but that is not worthy of a shout out. No offense if you do make that type of content, but you need a better recording setup. Not to be rude, but 720p medium, that's just a rule that I'm setting for the sake of keeping the quality of the series up. So sorry about that. I hope that is fine. Rule number 3 is don't spam me with fucking comments. I swear to God. I've seen this with a lot of shout out series. A lot of people are like, yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, stay active on my channel. You don't have to stay active on my channel. Just fucking leave a comment once. I know you exist, and if you make good content, I'll give you a shout out. That's just how it's going to work. So yep, don't spam my channel with comments. If you are active on my channel, maybe that will give you an edge, but to be honest, if I see a good creator that has only commented once and then there's another guy who's commented like 50 times and his content is mediocre, I'm going to pick the good creator. Not to be rude, but that's just how it's going to work. So don't bother spamming my channel. Don't comment on my videos if you don't watch my videos. There's no point. I don't really want an inactive viewership from the shout out series. So, you know, if you're just looking for a shout out, just leave a comment once on one of my videos. Done. That's all you need to do. Be aware also, rule number 4, shoutouts may not be exclusively for commenters. I may find a YouTube content creator that is on the smaller end of the scale that I think deserves a shout out, and I will shout them out. That's just how it's going to work. If I find someone's good at YouTube and they deserve a shout out, they, you know, deserve a bit of exposure, I will shout them out. So, you know, it's gonna be random as hell. It's like, it could be a commenter, it could be just someone that I randomly found in the YouTube space, who knows. So don't get butthurt if it's not you. So yeah, this leads on to number 5. Don't be offended if you aren't chosen. It will be random. Don't feel like hurt or anything if you aren't the one selected, because to be fair, there are a lot of smaller YouTube content creators that are very talented on this platform, and that means I've got a lot to pick from, a lot that I can shout out. So don't be offended if it's not you that week. Come back next week and maybe it will be you that next week. So yeah, I thought I'd make that point because a lot of people get butthurt when they don't get the shout out in the shout out series that I've seen on YouTube. So yep, I'm doing this mainly for the sake of exposing smaller YouTubers that are good. Don't be offended if you aren't chosen one week, because, you know, I'll be round to you if your content is decent. Number 6, be aware that I will be critiquing a little bit. I will point out weaknesses in your channel. Say you need to improve your thumbnails or your channel art, or maybe your microphone quality isn't the best. I will point these things out. It's constructive criticism. This is what it's going to be. So hopefully, if the YouTuber does actually watch the shout out video on them, that they can actually look at it and see areas in which to improve. Anyway, that should be enough about Biscuit Sweet Creators. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to the series, looking forward to seeing some fantastic creators. This has been Ordinary Biscuit, and until the next time, farewell.